You think you know what your cat does when you leave. You picture it finding a sunny spot, sleeping, waiting. You are wrong. In 2015, researchers at the University of Lincoln attached cameras and biometric monitors to domestic cats and tracked them through full days of owner absence. What they found was not what anyone expected. Your cat does not simply wait for you. What it does the moment that door closes is one of the most revealing things science has ever documented about the animal you think you know. Welcome to your cat mind. The door closes. Most people imagine their cat shrugs and walks away. The biometric data tells a different story. In the first 10 minutes after owner departure, researchers documented a measurable spike in cortisol, the stress hormone, in the majority of monitored cats. Not a dramatic spike, not the kind associated with fear or pain. A low but consistent elevation. The kind that does not show on the surface, but runs continuously beneath it. The cats did not cry. They did not destroy furniture. They did not do anything visible. They just shifted. The University of Lincoln study documented that cats spend a statistically significant portion of the first post-departure window near the exit point their owner used. Not because they are waiting by the door in the dramatic dog-like sense, because the door is the last place that carried your scent at full strength. Your cat is not standing at the door. It is standing at the last place you fully existed in the room. Here's what no one tells you about the research. The cameras did not capture a passive animal. They captured a monitoring system. Cats whose owners had been gone for longer periods showed increased patrol behavior, moving through the home in specific repeated routes, checking the same positions, the same windows, the same entry points. This is not random exploration. Researchers identified it as territory maintenance behavior triggered by the absence of the owner as a known fixture in the environment. Your cat patrols your home when you are gone, not because it is anxious in the clinical sense, because you are part of its territory map, a known, expected presence. And when that presence disappears, the cat's spatial monitoring system registers the gap and begins checking. The camera also documented something more specific. Cats were significantly more likely to rest on items carrying the owner's scent during the absence period than on neutral surfaces of equal comfort. Your worn jacket on the chair, the pillow from your side of the bed, the cushion you always sit on. Your cat is not choosing these spots for comfort. It is choosing them because they carry the highest concentration of you. Here is what your cat is actually tracking while you are gone. Every object you touch this morning carries your scent, and that scent is fading. Your cat's olfactory system, with its 200 million scent receptors, is continuously monitoring the decay rate of your scent signature across the home. Researchers at the University of Tokyo demonstrated that cats use scent decay as a timing mechanism. They are not watching a clock. They are watching you disappear, slowly, over hours. The concentration of your scent on the doormat you stepped on this morning is measurably lower at noon than it was at 8 a.m., lower still at 3 p.m. And your cat registers every stage of that decline. What this means is that your cat does not experience your absence as a flat, featureless stretch of time. It experiences it as a gradual fading, a slow loss of the most reliable signal it has that the world is normal. And then, at some point in the hour before you return, something shifts. The scent has nearly gone. The patrol has been running. The monitoring system has been active all day. And somewhere in its nervous system, a calculation completes. It walks to the door. It sits. It waits. Not because it heard your car. Not because it watched the clock. Because the fade is almost complete, and it knows what comes after the fade. Here is the part most cat owners never consider. A single day of absence is manageable, but the research documented something about repeated, long absences that changes the picture. Cats in households where owners were absent for extended periods, full work days, multiple days, showed measurable changes in baseline behavior over time. The cortisol elevation that spiked in the first 10 minutes began to appear earlier and earlier in the pre-departure window. The cat was learning the routine, not just the return routine, the leaving routine. The specific sequence of sounds and movements that preceded your departure, the alarm, the shower, the keys, the bag, became signals in themselves. Your cat began registering your absence before you left. Researchers call this anticipatory stress response. Your cat knows you are about to leave before you go. It has memorized the choreography of your mornings. And somewhere in the moments before the door closes, while you are still there, still present, still reachable, your cat's nervous system has already begun the adjustment. It is not waiting for the door to close. It started waiting when it heard the alarm. So, the next time you leave the house, understand what you are actually doing. You are not stepping out for a few hours. You are initiating a process that your cat has been tracking, measuring, and preparing for since the moment your morning routine began. A cortisol response that will run quietly all day. A patrol that will move through every room you use. A scent map that will fade hour by hour until the only thing left is the anticipation of you coming back. Your cat does not miss you the way the word is used casually. It misses you the way a system misses its most important input. Put a camera in your home before you leave tomorrow. Then come back and tell me what it caught. I read every single one.